Alright guys, the Defenders issue number 3 is what we are gonna do for Marvel Comics. Now I must say, this is volume 2 by the way. This is not the best The Defenders. It's a fun one, but it's best. I mean, the original volume 1 is just the best in my opinion. But you know, this is not bad either. Everything after that is totally crap, don't buy that. Anyway, so we start again, we continue the series. So this has happened, I don't know, 6 months ago in Asgard. So Pluto, who's Greek, comes here and he wants to seek the Enchantress. This guy says the Enchantress is not here, but her sister Lorelei, who is known as the Ice Queen, is. She doesn't know him, but she knows that he has a lot of power, and he wants something from her. Right? And he's flattering her and he says, hey, I want to create and bind the Valkyrie to this spear. And because she's a Valkyrie, she has the power over the dead. Pluto is the lord of the underworld, you know, controlling the dead. So he has a plan, right? And so what does he offer her? Well, a lot of words, but it's more unimaginable power. Stuff like that. And she says, yes, of course. And then we go to the now where, I don't know, Valkyrie here is raising the dead. It looks great. I mean, I think, in my opinion, I'm enjoying Larsen's art, not as a person, but it's, you know, his art is pretty unique, something different. And I enjoyed his earlier work of Savage Dragon, but then he went off the rails and I don't know, man. I don't think he has good sales, but I could be wrong with his I don't know, son of the Savage Dragon, who is called still Savage Dragon, but I don't know. Anyway, so our heroes are trapped here, and the story is pretty simple, basically. So I'm coming back to that a little bit later. Strange says, hey, whatever your plan is, Pluto, you cannot hope to succeed. You are bound to Hades, an Olympian contract by your covenant eternal with Zeus, which grants dominion only over realms of the dead. But he says, well, it is all according to plan. And Strange says, hey, what do you gain from this, right? And he says, haven't you guessed? With my power over the dead, channeled through her essence as a chooser of the slain, this Valkyrie will raise a vast, unstoppable army for me. An army of the dead that I will lead to victory as I claim the mortal world as my own. All right. And he says that the magic that is in this temple will shield him from Zeus's vision, I think, you know. And it will mask him, and therefore he can do whatever he wants. And if the dead are being released and overrun the earth, I don't know, he will be, I don't know, really the lord of the underworld. And Zeus has no choice to, you know, bound by contract, give him what he wants, or, you know, become, you know, claim that, give him the claim that he is the ruler of earth. The covenant eternal will be satisfied, still will be bound by his own words. They cannot stop him because they are trapped because of the gem of Tartarus that binds them. Not even the Hulk can break out. So this man says, well, you can do this, I got rights. This is in Canada, by the way, and they, invaded his home. And so Zeus is, why I'm calling him Zeus. Pluto kills him, and he's laughing. Well, something going on here. There's some kind of a twitch. But then, out of nowhere, the rest of the Defenders are coming here. And wait, what? We have another Valkyrie, right? And so they're having a fight, right? And then, yeah, she was looking through the, I don't know, crystal ball in the hometown because Nighthawk here has an advisor who is a mystic, and he has some kind of a, you know, ball that people can watch. And she figured it out, hey, if I crash this crystal, the Defenders will be released, and that's exactly the case. So Strange says to Kyle, says, hey, how? Teleportation ring, dog, courtesy of Mystic Advisor Papa Hagi. It's linked to the power of the curse. The defenders are cursed, by the way. He says, whatever it takes you, we can follow. And he says, oh, Valkyrie? Ours is the real deal, dog. At least I think she is. Of course, Pluto doesn't like that, and he says to his minions, kill them all. And of course, the army of the dead is attacking the defenders. But of course, the defenders are pretty cool and strong. And even Nighthawk says, well, now that the old team's back together, these creeps will be hustling back to Hades in no time. But then Namor says, we are not a team, Richmond. Our soul connection is the infernal curse. Basically, he says, I need to go back to, I don't know, Atlantis. That's been overrun by Atuma. But Atuma, I mean, this is so long going on. I think Atuma just, I don't know, conquered Atlantis or something. Anyway, even Silver Surfer is mostly useless in these, well, it's only free pay comics. And so, yeah, maybe I know he's a little bit more on the side, on the backside. He doesn't have so much dialogue or whatever. He's just there. Strange comes in and he says, hey, it's time to retreat. And he says, never. And he attacks. Strange is weakened when he is a god. So she says, hey, speaking of Flex and Herdas Guardians, where's Val? Well, Val has a, fight with herself, right? And this is the old costume. This was a newer costume. But then some bolt of lightning or magic is hitting this one. And, oh no, it's Lorelei, Queen of the Ice. And she's pissed off. And she says, I've reclaimed enough of my power, enough of the spell from this accursed spear that I can gain release from the tortuous half-life as a creature devoid of power and voice. And she says, hey, I've been providing crash space for an Asgardian sorceress, and you have never had better in your guest mode. And did she assume that they have sex? Anyway, so she's blasting the real Valkyrie away, and she wants to make Pluto suffer. And Pluto is, a little bit amused, and he says, challenge not you superior foolish wench. So basically he used her to trap the real Valkyrie to the spear, and then as a reward, I don't know, robbing her of her mind and voice or whatever, and change her into another Valkyrie for reasons. Anyway, so she wants to battle him, and then, but not to help the defenders, but also advance her plans further, and she will become, the higher power on the throne, right? And so he says, you complete nothing, Ice Queen. The Spear Maiden will remain mine. You thought I was like my sister, sentimental, romantic, and easily swayed. But I am nothing like her. I'm relentless and unforgiving as the north wind. But then she's being torn apart by these magic powers, right? And but Valkyrie pretty strong-willed. She wants to break free, and Pluto realizes that they are evenly matched, and that this is not in their favor. So he wants to do another, basically saying, hey, what if we are working together, right? And she says, well, are you crazy? Basically, are you mad, Pluto? Give you a chance to betray me again? Oh, I'll visit such tortures upon you that you long for the comparative mercy of Zeus. So Hellcat says, Zeus? Guys, I have it. Pluto said the temple was shielding him from Zeus. If we destroy the temple, well, okay, that could be a good plan, right? So the rest of the defenders, are basically the stupid ones, are saying, hey, yeah, let's trash the building. And Strange says, no, don't do it. Too late, magician, you find your own building to smash. You should have waited, should have consulted me. The temple was riven through with magic, but didn't just hide him from Zeus. It was a piece of his realm on Earth, a link to it. And then the ground shakes, and then, oh no, it's a gateway to Hades himself. And then demons are being released. And Pluto says, well, what have you done? The legions of death, they come with none of the gainway to gainsay them, none of them to direct. My power of them is as broken as the crumbled stone, and no force on earth in Hades can hold them back. And she says, well, I screwed up again. Yes, you do. And Lorelei is laughing. And she says, hey, who will pick up the pieces? And that leads us to the next issue. Yeah, it's fun. It's stupid. That's maybe a little bit exaggerated. I mean, it's not bad, but it's not overcomplicated. Some dialogue here and there is repeated itself. Sometimes the dialogue goes a little bit too long. It's more boasting and grandiering. But overall, it's fun. It's a simple fun. That is what comics should be all about. Yeah, guys. Let me know in the comments what you think about it. Subscribe to my YouTube channel and all that stuff. And we're going to continue this series. Like I said, it's 12. And we're doing all 12 of them. So, see you next time. Bye-bye.